Hi, people. I don't know where this fucking story's going, but it's weird. Like, it's creepy weird. So, as people have been aware, I've just been struggling with no money, no nothing, wondering why people are so obsessed with robbing my intellectual property and my actual property that I reside in and have resided in for over 10 years. And then today, I read about how this happened to the Jews ahead of World War II. They had their intellectual property seized and their actual property seized. And Jews till this day are trying to get their property back that was seized because of the Nazi regime. Till this day, there's like cases for like damages and compensation. What the fuck is going on? Because there is something systemic happening in the UK and the targeting of vulnerable people, and me myself will have been categorized as a vulnerable person by these administrators in banks because I'm a sole proprietor and I'm a woman, so they can easily take advantage of a woman. What the fuck? I don't fucking think so. But it's weird how I'm Palestinian and this is happening to me. And in the same way as it was happening to the Jews. Except now, it's the fucking zionazi Jews that is doing this. They are the people who run the banks. They are the people doing everything. In HSBC, the bank that I had to share a business plan with, who messed me around for months. The zionazis taking people's plans and then going doing AI bullshit with it. But this other thing, I don't know who's in this other bank, who's got a trust on my house and stuff like that. They must be zionazis, but that bank, I've read up about it. And to be honest, I'm not going to beat myself up because at the time when I got that home improvement loan, it wouldn't have been as obvious, but they've been doing lots of acquisitions, so that gives you, and they paint themselves as a green bank, so their branding is very like, it looks ethical, it looks like they're forward thinking and they're very green, and they're not. It's fake. But now I've got the discernment. I thought I was going with a bank that was ethical. It's fucking not. They're doing lots of acquisitions. And acquisition is the enemy of growth. They don't care. Retention creates growth. Keeping people in situ and allowing them to grow in their ecosystems and in their environments, that is real growth. But they don't care about that. They just want to seize as many assets. And I've only learned about this bullshit through my lived experience. And I cannot believe that people are trying to do this under people's noses. The drones are making more sense every day. All this bullshit is making more sense every day. And it's like God is revealing it to me over the length of time. And I've been like tearing my hair out, literally going like, what the fuck? Why can't I get a job? Why was everything blackballed everywhere? Why are people trying to slander me and stuff? It's like people are trying to make me out to be something I'm not, so they can more easily take my asset. They've been trying to make out like I've got mental health problems. They've been hacking my medical records. Everything. Hacked my emails, hacked my social media, hijacked my tech. It's the government. It's the government that's doing it. This is a strategy by the government to seize people's assets and funnel people's houses, their their shelter, their sanctuary, their place of residence, the place that they've built up and paid for and everything and worked towards for God knows how many years, given their time, their energy, their love to sustaining. They're seeking to destroy them on purpose and seize the assets. It's a massive asset grab. I cannot fucking believe this. And the people in the financial ombudsman are trying to tell me that I can't handle rejection. And that everything's my problem. And just wait. This is getting more and more ridiculous every day. What the fuck? They're going to these lengths to stop me from contributing to society, to stop me from paying. And just like paying anything, earning anything, paying anything. They want me to live off just the social security payment that I've had to go on because of this nonsense. Just wait. Just wait. They are not going to be able to do this. Nope. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance. Autumn 2023. I've had to live with this since then. Not a chance. And I don't know why I've been drip fed the information yet, but it's been agony. And if I've withstood the agony so far, then let's go to the rest, because this is fucking ridiculous. There is no way in hell, no way I'm going to top myself. No way they're taking anything. I'm getting everything back at plus more. And it's not going to be like with the Jews where they've got to wait even now, however many decades on, 8 decades on, and some people are no, because that's not the times now. We're not in, karmic cycles are not slow like that. They're not generations upon generations upon generations of people having to fight for what their ancestors had suffered. Nope, we are not in those times. Let me tell you. I think I was in a massive state of denial at how actually sinister and calculated and psychopathic this whole thing was. I just knew there was something really not right, like really odd at what was happening to me. And I just did not know that there was that many people eyeing up because you have to apply to them. You have to apply. You have to give them your information and apply for finance, for business. But no way in hell did I think that they were eyeing up everything, doing all this stuff in the background to get me out of the way and seize everything. What the fuck? What the fuck? No. No. No way. No way. if you're a farmer, don't give up anything. Anyone who's been affected by the government trying to zionazify the whole country, dismantle all grassroots infrastructure, anything heritage in Britain, anything. I'm from here. I've traveled the world. I could have lived anywhere. I kept asking God. I kept asking God, why am I here? Why did I settle here? Like, this is the reason. This is the reason. Like, I create everything here. Everything is from here. Don't get me wrong. I don't like to be cooped up for as long as I've had to be cooped up for like 2 years now of like literally being frugal as anything and just, you know, really struggling and being on survival. But it's literally like they make you fight for what's already yours. But they've done it to Apple as well. They've done it to Apple. They've made Apple, because Apple is now taking the UK government to court to fight for, to be able to keep all of their security, like data protection, advanced data protection, security and stuff in place. Apple literally got rid of their unique selling point, and is now having to go to court to fight to just have the products and the services that they've already designed and that work. So Apple is allowing the government to do these heists as well. So Apple need to basically face facts about that. This is disgusting. This is very calculated. Very calculated. This is very strategic. Very intentional. Very intentional. They know exactly what they're doing. They know what they want. They know the end game, everything. They're literally trying to bankrupt the whole country to seize all the assets and put them all in trust for themselves. They've already started. I know, because there's fuckers that have actually done it to me and are trying to hide the fact that they have, but it's on black and white on the deeds to my house. Let's see where this journey goes, because this is absolutely criminal. This is criminal. And they were hoping I'd be dead, so no, I won't be able to tell the tale. Well, the tale is going to be on YouTube for all to see. I'm not joking when I say any financial help, is greatly appreciated. But now I know why I'm being blocked from making income, because they want me to die. They thought I was easy pickings. They thought I was easy pickings. So just take it. That is the value that the system places on life. They place more value on your asset and not you as a person who is an asset that creates the wealth of the asset in the first place. Thick as anything. I created this. I manifested this. This has been in my life path from way before I even knew. And they think they're getting in the way of it. I don't think so. As I was saying before, I'm not joking when I say I'm grateful for any financial help. I've had a few donations and I'm really grateful. But this is going to be a long road. This is going to be a long road. I didn't even know why or how or anything that it was taking this long. But if that's their intention, I know now why they're not getting bored and why they're sending all these drones and all of this surveillance. It's really shocking. I'm not going to lie, it's really shocking. It's really, really shocking. It's really shocking. But I'm going to fight till the end. Because, well, I don't have they've put me in this position. I don't have a choice. The ways to donate are on my about section. It's a relief to have answers. God is amazing. God is so good. God is so good. Don't believe anyone that says be a martyr. Don't be a martyr. We're not here to be martyrs. We're not here to be like Jesus made himself a martyr. Jesus also fought against institutions. Do you know that? Jesus was an empowered empath in the narcissist empath dynamic, telling those criminal, corrupt institutions exactly what he thought of them. He wasn't just a martyr that rolled over and didn't think that there were no... Jesus was aware of his own shadows. And when you are aware of your own shadows, you see people's shadows. You're not naive to them and you don't think, oh, there's no enemies. No. You know about resistance and you know about staying aware, assuming that people are doing worse than what you think. And this is why, I hate to bring it up, but, and I'm not a Muslim that practices all the time. But this is it's in the Quran about this kind of practices. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. But why on earth people are doing this crap in this day and age when those kinds of books were written thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago? And in quite recent history, the Jews had to endure this at the hands of the Nazis, and supposedly the British government were the enemy of the Nazis, but they're doing exactly the same practices with the Zionist Jews to everybody else, to the British people. And yes, I myself am a British person. I am born a Brit for a reason. Our souls choose where we are born and where we are native to. We choose our heritage and we choose where we're born. It's very important. It's not based on skin colour or nothing like that. But these people in government are not British. They don't care about that. They don't care about the roots and how your soul's rooted and stuff like that. They don't care. They just care about asset grabbing and money. Their religion is money. They could be anywhere. They could literally be anywhere. It could be Greece. It could be China. It could be anywhere. They don't care about actually the roots of the land. They only care about legacy, stealing people's inheritance and claiming other people's legacies as supposedly their own. They never worked for it. They never did anything towards it. They've just done some jiggery pokery in the background and thought they could get away with it. Nope, prison time awaits. Prison time awaits. But I just cannot believe that I have to fight this. I thought I was just going to be setting up a startup, creative startup, and just be learning the ropes of how to manage, manage like a startup, learning as I go, and being able to put out my art and as I went. No, none of that. It's literally fighting institutions like Jesus did. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And it's literally like I'm literally having to go. It's making me reflect on all of my spiritual path that I have been on since 2011. Well, I've been on it since I was a child, really, but my first real spiritual, kind of awakening instances was from 2011. And then when I first properly realized and thought, yeah, actually, there's something, I'm having something going on here. Like when I had my first dark night of the soul, it was in 2013. So since then, a lot of things now is making sense about why I've had a whole load of training for things like this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like the video, help it circulate, subscribe, comment below. Are you experiencing some bullshit like this? Let me know. Can you help? Also let me know. Yeah, love yous. See you in the next video. Bye.